Well, tonight the Jeremie Cup here at Springfield, a sunny, glorious evening. The two sides, Grouville against St Peter, who will battle it out for the Jeremie Cup. A cup that started in Guernsey, has been fought for between the islands over the last years, staying mainly in Jersey, although briefly having a home in Tipton near Wolverhampton when it was lost, but recovered late 2022. Tonight, the starting side for Grouville is Gary Lloyd, Callum Coote, Robert Martins-Figueira, Donald McBay, Charlie Breeze, Jake Mulholland, Leandro Vieira, Charles Payne, who captains the side, Carl Hines with 47 goals this season, Kieran Stevens and Max Rivers on the bench, Blake Derbyshire, Ollie Rivers, Harrison Moon, Connor Lloyd and Jacob Videgrain. They are managed by David Fitton. The St Peter starting 11, Pierce Roche, Mark Logue, Paul McCafferty, Jack Griffin, Tom Blampier, who captains the side, Shawnee McColgan, Jack Hardesty, Elliot Poole, Calvin Weir, Sean Lambert and Arthur Illingworth. On the bench, Darren Coyle, Harry Gladish, Harry Scott and Samuel Luce, and they are managed by Elliot Powell. Referee this evening, Majid El Sadek from Guernsey, originally from Egypt, assisted by Tony Sarri from Guernsey and George Jennings. And the fourth official at a jersey is Gareth Walker. Well, there's a decent crowd in this evening to watch the Jeremie Cup final. All in blue are Grouville. St Peter's wearing red and white. And they'll be looking this evening to their leading scorer, Jack Hardesty, to perhaps bring some magic as they go in search of the Jeremie Cup. And we're underway. On this left-hand side, Carl Hines flicks it on, but only plays it as towards Poole. Given away, though, a chance in the middle. Great tackle coming in on the edge of the box. Nothing given. In fact, the free kick goes the other way against St Peter. But it looked like Jack Griffin there just gets in ahead of Charles Payne. And a moment there where Grouville just, you thought, had an opportunity to get a shot off. But Griffin to the rescue for St Peter. Does well, turns Martins-Figueira quite easily in the end into Lambert, and then Hardesty doesn't make the run, and it's given away, and a chance for Rivers now. Well, at the moment, a little bit of an advantage, but quickly get back Stevens now. Stevens looking for an option. He's got a bit of help there from into the box now to Hines. Return ball, Hines with a shot. Oh, good save by Pierce Roche. Well, the first real action for Pierce Roche in the St Peter goal. And the big man stands strong from the prolific Carl Hines. Long ball forward, looking for Weir. Weir does well. Ball played forward, this time by Poole. Into the box, here comes a shot. Good save by Lloyd this time. Looks like Shawnee McColgan was able to pull the trigger there. And Lloyd is up to it. Vieira trying to create stuff on the right, but again Hines operating pretty much on his own. Maybe that's how he likes it, Carl Hines, but he's not getting the service, but he's got a chance now. Tries to flick it on. Blampier's there. He's still all bouncing around. Back it comes. Mulholland goes into the box. Martins-Figueira crosses it. Well, it's going to fall to Vieira. Shot comes in. It's Kieran Stevens in the end, but again not on target. It goes wide of the left-hand post, and Pierce Roche will go and collect. Roche now. Griffin. Hines is tracking him. Oh, and Hines has done well. Well, the ball's broken. The shot comes in. Saved straight at Pierce Roche. Well, Kieran Stevens has had two shots in the space of about a minute here, and Stevens, you got to feel, should have done better there. He could have picked his spot, and in the end he hits it straight at Pierce Roche. St Peter have been pretty solid in defence, but unable to create too much going forward so far. Hardesty, we thought, might have seen a bit more of him on this right-hand side. Well, Mr. El Sadek has added no time on in that first half, and that is the end of 45 minutes here for the Jeremie Cup. Well, the first half didn't bring us any goals. Will the second? As Mr. El Sadek in the middle, ready to get this second half underway here at Springfield Stadium. The sun just dropping over to the right-hand side. Will Hines get a goal? Will. Hardesty, the two top scorers yet to get their name on the score sheet. Roche gets it up. Met in the middle there. Payne there battling away, does well, beats Lambert, plays it inside Hines now, drags it, well. Could he have taken it? Shot comes in, what a save there. Well, he's called into action, and cat-like he is, Pierre Roche. The shot from Leandro Vieira, bending away from him, going towards that top right-hand corner as we look at it. Roche is left, and Roche fully outstretched. Not only does he save it, he holds on to it. And here come Grouville, now a chance. Oh, quickly off his line, here's Pierre Roche, and he gets there just ahead and manages to smother it as the shot does come in. Looks like Kieran Stevens might have got the final touch there. Can they find the breakthrough? Bit of movement in the box. Edge of the box is played to. Well, it falls, and the shot, well, sliced. It comes somehow to Vieira, but Coop with the shot. Well, it was pretty poor, but there's a chance now, and it's there! And it is a goal to Grouville. This time it's the skipper. It's Charles Payne, and Pierre Roche is beaten for the first time. Ball rifled in by Mulholland. The build-up wasn't great. The ball somehow made its way out onto the right-hand side. Vieira gets it, and it falls to Charlie Payne, and he takes the shot, and this time he does find the net. And it's Grouville 1, St Peter 0. In it comes. Header comes in, far post. Oh, and it looks like finally Lambert there with a final touch. And in the end, he can't direct his header. It does loop over and drops onto the netting. Looks to launch one forward. Illingworth does well. Coote tries to jump in but mistimes it. The ball falls now into the middle. Oh, and how on earth has he missed that? Well, it's a lovely ball into the middle, and it is in fact the substitute Coyle who's broken into the box. He just really had to get something on it and keep it down in the end as he's stretching for it. The ball comes off his right boot. He goes backwards and the ball goes over. Well, a chance there. St Peter coming close. Here comes the chances of Hardesty. Well, again, Illingworth tries to get the ball, comes back in and across the headers there. Well, it looks like Weir finally gets the head onto it, and how he misses. Well, can't keep it down, goes over the bar. Do the St Peter hopes evaporate? Was that their chance? Will they get another? And here come Grouville, maybe. No, giving it away. Lambert is there. Loses it to Rivers. Well, Rivers now turns, takes it on. It's got a bit of support here. Through the middle goes Kieran Stevens. Looks for the overlap. Vieira gets up there. Holds on to it. Twist, turns, gets away from Harry Scott. Forward to Stevens, who flicks it on. Can Stevens finish it here? Stevens! No! It's Roche again. Well, Stevens, it just feels like he just didn't know quite what to do there. He didn't want to take the shot first time. He tried to control it one more time, and it just allowed Roche to narrow the angle even more. And a chance for Grouville to put this out of sight maybe has gone begging. And now Stevens, a chance maybe to finish it. Squares it. And it's there. And it's Karl Hines. Well, is there a flag up? No, it doesn't look like there is. It looked momentarily there that Mr. El Sadek had looked across. It looks like it's going to count. It's Karl Hines. He gets his 48th goal of the season. And if it wasn't all over, it is now. You can't see St Peter coming back from this. They're going to have to push everything forward. They haven't done that this evening. Harry Scott, but just shows too much of it. And that is it. And the winners of the Jeremie Cup for 2023. It's East that defeats West. It's Grouville that win this game. 2 goals in the second half coming from their skipper, Payne. And then Karl Heinz getting his 48th goal of the season. A pretty remarkable achievement from him, but it's enough in the end to seal victory here for Grouville. St Peter in the end defeated 2-0. There'll be a presentation coming up. Well, the match officials will go up to collect their medals for their endeavours this evening, led by the referee, Mr. Majed El Sadek from Guernsey, Tenny Saar and George Jennings. And fourth official this evening, Gareth Walker from Jersey. Well, they will go up, they will get their medals, and then we will have the presentation. And here we go. Traditional celebration to cap off the performance. Grouville, your winners.